Hello, I am coming to you from one of the places where I will be conducting class outside, of course, here in Arizona in November. This is something that's possible, the day before Thanksgiving, even. It's a little cool. It's about 61 to 63 degrees, uh, and with no humidity, of course, that makes it feel a little cooler, but it's still nice. I'm just in a light Hawaiian type shirt and have shorts on. And so it's comfortable. And so this will be a nice place to teach a class. If I slide over a little bit, you can see a bush back there, so that's nice. Uh, there used to be a lot more back there, but uh, it just didn't grow very well in the summer. So that's something that Arizona residents tend to do. My teaching philosophy is hands-on for history, but also I would like to teach teens how to cook as well. But I really love history. I'm a PhD student pursuing my PhD in history. And so that, of course, is my main motivator. And of course, I'm really interested in the Viking Age. In fact, my dissertation title will be something to the effect of Viking Age economics, raiding and trading economics, and how it diffused into exploration and settlement practices. So, in the sample that I have here is for Viking exploration and how the uh, exploration and settlement of Greenland, in this case, uh, continued on from that original raiding and trading economic system. And it also factors into how I feel about how history should be taught in a hands-on kind of way. And you can even do that in online by telling historical stories, the historical mystery, which is the thing that I'll be talking about in a moment. Uh, a lot of people uh, might know, especially ones that are semi-familiar with Viking history, that the Viking colony mysteriously disappeared. And what really happened was there were three settlements of the Greenland colony. There was the Western Settlement, the Middle Settlement, and the Eastern Settlement. The Middle Settlement died, and the people dispersed between the two other settlements. The Eastern Settlement can be fairly easily explained. The last communique that came out of Greenland, or out of the Eastern Settlement, was from the bishop there, and it was just an inauspicious uh, note about a wedding between a Greenlander girl and an Icelander boy. And at the end of the ceremony, the Greenlander girl was going to go away with the Icelander boy. And that's basically what happened. The birth rate didn't keep up with the death rate, or rather, they couldn't keep their young. So, but with the Western settlement now, that's a mystery. In 1341, it starts with Ivar Bardsson, who comes the from Norway to oversee affairs uh, at the Greenland colony, but he settles in the Eastern settlement. And immediately when he gets there, he is bombarded with information about the trials and tribulations that the Western settlement is going through. So it was late in the season; he couldn't get to the Western settlement, so he had to winter over. And then that spring, or whenever the ice cleared from the fjord, they headed to the Western settlement. They headed into the fjord, and they came past some of the farmhouses. And think of the Western settlement as not just a single little settlement right there, but a bunch of farms all over the place. And so they come up past these farms, these farmhouses. They could see them. Nobody's looking over the hillsides. They get to the end of the fjord, and they've got a hulk of a ship that looks like maybe they had started constructing it the year before. It was looking in bad shape. It was in bad shape. But there were no other boats. There should have been a few boats, even if they were on land, dry docked for the winter. And so they came up and they found a little bit of smoke coming out of one of the farmhouses, the chimney. There were no people, but they felt like they were being watched. And so the mystery is really interesting. And if I were to continue this class, which I would be continuing this class in other forms, but if I would continue this class, this would be the part where I would be going through some of the things that may have happened, and some archaeological evidence that we've found over the past several years, and some archaeology that has been done since the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. But the archaeology right now that's going on is very interesting, and I do believe that we'll have this Western settlement mystery solved one day. So, and I would love to share that with a class. So, thank you.